Lara's got a COB on, handling objections easily. Now, Google that British phraseology and it'll make you chuckle. In my sales book, though, it means something completely different, and it's worth knowing if your customer pushes back on you when you're putting some kind of close to them as well. Now, COB, which is what we're talking about here, stands for three things. The first one is knee-jerk reactions. Now, these are instant responses that the customer gives you with very little thought, such as no thanks or not now. They're normally the brain's first instinctive reaction to requests they haven't thought of before and which they don't want to answer. Now, O stands for objections. Now, these usually are well thought through issues or problems or questions that the customer has about your product or service, and you answer them once you know what the problem is. B is called brush-offs. Now, the customer doesn't want to make a decision now, so she brushes you off as politely as she possibly can. So I'll have to have a think about that, Paul, or I'll get back to you tomorrow on that one, or I'll run that past my partner. So that's the difference. You've got K, knee-jerk reactions, O is objections, and B are brush-offs. Now, we often miss out K and B, the knee-jerk reaction, the brush-offs, but they're actually quite straightforward to handle. Now, what you do here is you bring in Lara. Now, Lara stands for L, listen to the brush-off, A, acknowledge it, just acknowledge it, that's all. R, repeat your first close from earlier. You just repeat yourself and you give their brain a bit more time to think it through. And then A, you ask again to go ahead. So next time you get a COB on, make sure you bring out Lara to help you out. And if you want to know what the slang means, it means you're a bit cheesed off, but then that's slang as well. It means you're a bit unsure or very moody about something. That's what that means.